funny. Somebody was like, oh, he has a nice desk. He must be rich. Don't get fooled, you guys, okay? The trash pit's still over there. Just a big room. It's actually not that big. It's a trap house. But it's the trap house that allows us to give you guys market news, market streams, yada, 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 whatever else you want to hear. But today was really fun. We did another, it was like 4 or 5 hour streams. Go watch the ending clip. I was trying to call people. And someone gave me the wrong number. It was a lot of fun though. So tomorrow on stream, if you have questions about stocks, your portfolio, options, I'm going to call people on the phone during some of the dead breaks. So come in. I kind of envision like a fast money Jim Cramer type thing. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be fun, but we have a lot to talk about. Again, I say that every single time, but make sure you guys check out the recording for today. You could see that we had a bunch of plays, CGC, Microsoft, Twitter. I think Twitter puts. I want to make another video. I'm excited. This is going to be a good week. We got a lot of information. I'm going to have a lot of videos today. There's no distraction. So that too, if you guys subscribe, we do about at least 3 videos a day. Turn on the bell with the post notifications, stock market news, tutorials. We got the free stock trading course, and I have an announcement for almost a free real estate course. Yeah, so now that that's all the way, we need to talk what happened here with the markets. And if we throw it up here, I don't know if you guys could see that here. And again, also too, I got this new computer. You guys will see that the stream quality is a lot better, but it has now made it a lot easier for me to record videos. So this might be even one of the last times you see me. I'm not going to do these as often now just because I could just screen cap on here and it's a lot faster, and I know some of you guys appreciate it. Some of you are like, oh my god, I'll keep the philosophy videos, it'll be me. But again, the SPY was dropping today, and what I wanted to point out was it wasn't too big of a drop. The market's still open. We're still going to have, you know, it's 11 o'clock right now, and then we're going to have power hour, but there's still a lot of time. It's down about 358 points, 360 now. I think if it escalates and closes down more than like 400 or 500, we have something to worry about. But the question is, why now? So about 10:06 Pacific time, which is about 11:12, about 1:06 here, the news dropped that America denied China trade ambassadors from coming here and having talks. So that was the first piece of news, and what made the markets kind of go down. But that's the thing, is before that, we were already seeing, well, what was that? You guys see that cursor get big? That was trippy. But before that, we were seeing other stuff in the market just all over. It was seeming that the trade tensions, we finally got the denial here, but as it started going on throughout the days, people were hearing less and less with it. But then now there was I think it started to deteriorate when the first piece of news came out that we wanted to extradite, the United States wanted to extradite the CFO of Huawei. So I've made about 2 or 3 videos on that. I think it's very important, and if that comes back to light again, that's going to be something to watch, and I think it's going to have a huge effect on the market. So there's that. And then even like middle of the day, I think with these drops, we got news on Facebook. They were talking fines on there. And then, well, first it's fines about either through the lawsuit or another investigation. This is where it gets complex, but I don't like Facebook. Even then, I don't like Twitter either. I posted the news on Jeff Gundlach and what he had going on. I didn't like that. I think I think something's up with Twitter. A lot of people have talked about it, and in relation to like the whole MAGA, the MAGA thing, because, you know, that one kid is getting like death threats and all sorts of stuff, and Twitter's, you know, has verified people, but it's a very political thing. But I don't really like Twitter. I think Twitter is open to some of the same risks as Facebook. They've yet to feel some of the heat, and they're not as strong as a company. So there's that. And then the last thing, boom, we got the other computer, U.S. existing home sales. So that dropped. And now this was something, I'm going to talk about it in another video, but again, it has an effect on markets. Let me pull up another stock here. I'll pull up XHB. This is something, one thing too, and look at finances. But here's the home builders. The home sales, existing home sales dropped. However, it was expected. And I think it fell slightly. The expectations were already going to be low. It fell below those expectations, but I don't think it was too big of a effect. Surprisingly, we saw other, you know, Zillow and Redfin had some effects, but it could have been worse, in my opinion. And now, kind of wrapping it up here, this SPY, S&P 500, you know, this is XHB, that's the home builders, but the biggest things we saw that moved, it was finances today, but mainly it was tech and energy. Tech, energy, finances, and that kind of goes back where we're seeing the volatility pick up. I think, you know, we're watching the VIX makes moves. People are interested, and really, the biggest thing I saw that shocked me today, this is what made me kind of step in and say, okay, we kind of have something here. You know, here's Forex, but there's the Chinese Yuan. Sorry for the glare. Looks good, right? You know, that shot up out of nowhere. So this shooting up was, I might make this the screenshot for the video. This shooting up was just insane. This is where the move caused. So I think everything has to do with trade, but watching finance, watching tech, watching energy, those are going to be the three things here with the market. That seems to be the sectors, you know, we had them up, and I think, I don't know, again, more lag. Hit my camera and it turned off, but you could see the one-day change. Software, pretty much the big things coming in tech, and then energy, and then finances. If I go down here, well, capital goods, basic, but oh my gosh, I'm destroying this. But I think you guys get the point. Those are the things. We have a lot of stuff to elaborate on, and that's what I think I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to go over some of the other plays that we had today, and I have a few videos. I want to talk about a lot of things. I'm even going to talk about Fannie Mae. We played that. I put that in there. Maybe I should just actually just include it all in here. I'm not sure. I'm going to go in depth with the Fannie Mae stuff. Yeah, I think we're going to make this. I wanted to make this a quicker video, but I'm going to go in depth with Fannie Mae. That's one thing. But now, what are we looking at? The market's coming down again. And I think if we don't see it, here's the thing. One person said, okay, we've had 14 days of going up now, so can we, like, it's okay to have one down day. And this is a decently big down day if it excels from where we're at here at this, like, 400 points. However, when I am putting it into perspective, we need a little bit more. The only big issue we've seen here in the markets is that it's been bad news, bad news, bad news, market goes up. Now we're starting to get somewhat bad news, but now the market's coming down. But what I'm trying to say is weird. I don't think the news that came out today is as bad as some of the news we saw last week, but now we're seeing the decline. So this doesn't make sense to me. So that's where I'm feeling, you know, I'm saying get ready, Mamie, more uncertainty and volatility, scale in, play, you know, there's stuff, it shouldn't make sense. And that's the thing. I've said this during the crashes, you know, I'm saying it when it's up. Don't expect anything. You know, if you are able to control that, it's looking at the plays. When people are not acting, take advantage of that. And there is stuff having to do with net inflows, outflows. Again, a lot of stuff I need to talk about, and we could talk about how we're going to capitalize on it. But for the main point is, it's setting up and going here. And really, I'd be paying attention, because now the next question is this baking in trade? You know, some people are saying it's pricing in the trade war. It's trade is all priced in, this and that. Yes and no. I think we can't forget what has happened. Okay, there's been 10 other events that the market did not price in, or we don't know if it priced. Again, you can't say after one day something is priced in. Hence, this is why I'm saying all this, that it's going to take time for us to see the pricing effects and see. So it's on us to try to get a head start of where that's going to be found. But I think overall, these are all around just unique opportunities in the market. I think what we're seeing today is the first shift in something, right? I think today is now showing us, okay, bad news, volume, things have not balanced equal and opposite reactions, in my opinion. Bad news, there's not equal weight. So we have to wait till things develop, but I think a lot of people are here. Some people are saying the chart tells it all. Some people are saying, oh, buy this, that, you know. I think pay attention. And the fact that everyone's divided is good for, you know, that means there's opportunity both ways. But now it's kind of seeing what is important and how this is going to play out. But I think don't underestimate time. It's still the third week of January, third week of the new year. I was a little bit fast on times, and I even get jumpy myself. So that's where I'm saying with this, but I'm liking how it is. And the last part we can't forget is earnings. So at the end of the day, how do we price things, and how can we expect the market to make further pricing when earnings, like, look, it's the same thing. We need to wait till some of these bigger companies report, just like October. We had earnings in October, and you saw how the market reacted coming into it, and then after. Once these big companies report, then the market's going to be able to carry on where it left off. So really, the stock market is dependent upon earnings, and then now and then the trade, and then the rates. That's already important. We saw that effect now, but until we see the earnings, until we get the data, they can't start pricing in, pricing out, reverting prices, you know, making a reversion towards the mean, or making, you know, growth. None of that could happen until we have a general idea on what is going to happen, where the price levels are, and then also what's going on overseas. So there's that. Then there's a lot of political news we're going to see. Watch out for the State of the Union address on the 29th. You know, as that comes closer, we're going to talk more about that. What else? There's some Russian bombers, some other stuff, and a lot of people too. Just pay attention to the news. I don't want to hear some blood moon puts and stuff like that. I mean, talk about it if you guys could give me something factual. But again, I'm just seeing at what's here, both sides. I think it's all fun, you guys. So this is a good opportunity to learn. So maybe we'll leave it there. If you guys haven't checked out the stock course, do that. But what I really wanted to say was paper trade. If you haven't, so that's why I brought that up. Learn how to paper trade. You guys, it's fun. Enjoy. Learn from all this. There's opportunities everywhere we're looking. Opportunities left and right. So take advantage of them. Seize them. Do all that stuff. So hopefully there's that. I'm going to post the rest of the videos. We're going to go in depth on Fannie Mae and kind of what's going on with that play. We bought that on stream. Some of you have options questions. Let's talk about that. And then I want to talk about some of the more trade stuff, again, and this is, oh my God, I can't even, this is for the end. The biggest thing of the news that came out today too, I can't believe I didn't say this in the beginning, China, the trade data. So I may have to make another video on that, but then also the Huawei stuff. Maybe even we live stream tonight, I don't know. You guys have been awesome though, so thank you for everybody checking out the live streams and being there, and the videos too. I know some of you can't make it. Just go, man. We're going to start the year off strong, finish it off. I'm excited, so get ready. I think the markets are going to get back into a zone where some of you are liking the volatility, so get ready. I love you all. Subscribe, like it. Peace, thumbs up. Peace, bye.